the law school in Uganda, most of the universities are subjecting students for a pre-entry exam. And after going for a pre-entry exam, they study for 4 years, go for LDC, where they spend a whole year. But Mr. Speaker, after completion, there's a very big hurdle after the 5 years, these young people getting practicing certificates from law council. And what's happening, Mr. Speaker, is that the law school students, frankly speaking, they are not like doctors that they are paid for internship, but they want to get their practicing certificates. What is happening now is that a parent spends money to educate his child. He qualifies ready to practice law, but then almost 3 years they are not practicing because they are not eligible to practice. And they are being arrested in the courts of law for masquerading as lawyers. However, I managed to talk to the PS, the Secretary of Law Council. The challenge is not on funds, but we need to amend the Advocates Act, because those people who vet them take long. They sit once in a month, meaning that a number of our young people are losing jobs. For example, those who wanted to be magistrates have missed it out because they're not qualifying, because they were not having practice certificates. Those who want to go under the DPP office, they have failed. So my prayer is, we want to know why we don't have students leaving Law Development Center after having qualified for each and everything. They begin their practice and earn income, other than spending money, paying for gazetting, and all that, and they continue suffering, yet they are not seeking for jobs. Their jobs are spoken free, they are qualified, they want to work. I'm one of them. I'm not supposed to I should not be looking for services of my people in Kalungu for an application for bail. But I can't go to court. So last, Mr. Speaker, my prayer is, can we hear from the Attorney General? They bring the Advocates Act here, we amend it, so that we put a body that vets these young people. They start working other than being arrested with their qualifications.
Thank you.
Mr.
Attorney
Speaker,
General.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. I want to thank my colleague, Councillor Ssewungu, for raising his concern. However, I don't know at what point his concern changed, because the issue that was raised was about certificates of eligibility to enroll as an advocate. But here he has talked of practicing certificates. Those are two different issues. Secondly, allow me to say this. There is a process under Law Council for vetting lawyers who are eligible to enroll as advocates. This process is tedious, but it is also meticulous. It is important that the people who are eligible are the right people who will not spoil the name, or misuse the profession. Now, members of Law Council who sit to do the vetting sit once a month, just like Honorable Ssewungu has said. And I'm not trying to justify the delay, okay? But I want you to understand that last year alone, LDC graduated 1,500 students. And every time Law Council sits, they are vetting like 150. So it is tedious, but it also has to be meticulous. They have to make sure they get the right people.
Thank you.
Vetting means that it should be done in the dot.
So in short, you're saying nothing will change?
What I'm saying is that if you open it up, okay? May I finish?
Let him first finish.
If you open it up and regularize the vetting process, okay, you will get every Tom, Dick, and Harry as advocates, and then the profession will be run down.
Now,
Speaker, sir.
Honorable colleagues, please, let's not be diverted. Now, DAG, The Honorable Ssewungu is saying he's not satisfied, so he can explain.
Mr. Speaker, I think Attorney General never heard what I said at the beginning. I said they are subject to the pre-entry exam. And what I said, nobody is against vetting and going through the normal process. Not what I said, that even the Secretary Law Council says the challenge is not about funds, but the Advocates Act. Because whether they have come out like 3,000 students, they have qualified, they want to work. Now, the process must not be tedious. Someone qualifies in 2023 and he becomes eligible in 2027. It's not proper. What we are saying, that let us amend the Advocates Act, which you know very well like me. We see how we put up a body, and the Attorney General has stated it. You have said it in your office yourselves, that we need to change all these. We have people who sit and manage these people to vet them.
Colleagues, don't use
But-
my time, my little time.
Mr. Speaker,
for
as I
this.
conclude,
Please, I'm referring this matter to the Committee on Legal. Let it look into it
most
so
obliged.
that all of you can appear and we look at a much better solution. Tando. Yeah. Thank you. Honorable Anton Okuro, Dr. Anton Okuro.